Alright, so I'm going to wear my mask out. It looks goofy, but it's still bright and my eyes are hurting from the smoke. Definitely helps. And not having a problem right now. My eyes aren't watering. Reduces the light into your eyes, like I said. Once you get back over into the shadows, you can take it off. Where's our pole? Oh, there it is. Oh, I got pulled in. All right. Last chance. Oh, nope. Nothing. So, you know what we could do? Could move up. Go into here. Come check it at sundown. So I'll just reset it again. Hopefully it'll come right up underneath this bank where be some good natives. And, get my sunglasses back on so I can make it back across the field. I'm walking directly into the sun, which earlier, like I told you, was really messing me up and I couldn't even barely keep my eyes open. And now I'm able to look across the field with no problems at all. So they worked pretty good. Camp. You gotta love coming back to camp. Use this for firewood. He said I gotta collect a little bit more firewood. I want to be confident to say tonight that I will be able to stoke that fire as much as I want. So, just leave my birch glasses right here. And yeah, fire's going. Get good embers to it. So I'm going to continue on and get some firewood around just to make sure we have enough, and then figure out what to do for the rest of the day. Alright, so the sun is going down over the mountain. I just made a little bit of coffee and chaga tea mixed with my coffee. It's pretty good, but it's getting chilly out here. Also, I have my dinner being made right there in the bag, and I got more coffee warming up. I felt a little dehydrated earlier. I started feeling a little dizzy, you know, and a little shaky. That's the usual signs of dehydration. I've been pushing myself today. Probably wasn't drinking as much water as I should, but sat down for a while, got some water into my system. I got everything done that I need to do today. I'm not gonna try and push it much more than going to get a little bit more firewood here. I got quite the collection already, as you can see. Firewood pile over there. But yeah, so now we're just kind of, this is my favorite part of living like this. It is. There's the camera to go where I want it to go. Probably be a lot easier with a full stand to use. Oh, this camera's not as good as your gear, right? So, but right now, I'm Kind of just sitting around waiting for dinner to get done. It's getting close to 5, and about an hour and a half I'll be out of light. So I'll probably finish off this coffee, eat my dinner, go get another pot of water to boil, just so I have water tonight, and throw that in my thermos so it stays warm. And then hunker down for the night here soon. Having a great day out here. This is absolutely what I live for every time I come out here. It's just for the simplicity of what's going on right now. Nothing. It's quiet out here. I can hear the crick off in the distance. The fire's cracking. It doesn't get much better than what it is right now. And like I said, got a nice shelter up today. I'm happy with it. I could stay here for a good while. Like I said, we'll hang out a little bit tomorrow, see what the weather pans out to be like. And if it looks like it's gonna rain too hard, we'll probably just call it a weekend. But yeah, I'm excited that I got out here today. Got all this done. It's a nice camp. I'll be definitely coming back here. I'm not gonna tear this down. I'll leave it sit. And definitely come back out here to stay. It's a beautiful spot. See what kind of wildlife. We should hear some coyotes howling tonight. That's exciting. I like the sound of coyotes. It's chicken dinner, I guess. And there she be. Grab my bowl, utensils. Get a look at what I'm eating. Rice in a bag. Chicken teriyaki with rice. I like to buy those freeze-dried. They're quick, easy to make out on the trail. Oh, yeah. All that deliciousness right into that bowl. See, when I was in the Marines, we ate MREs, so these are one step above an MRE, in my opinion. Bon appetit, guys. Very good. I like it. Like I said earlier, we're getting to that time where the black bears come out. Late afternoon. So, might just go for a little walk. And, myself tired out a little bit. I'm pretty tired as it is. It's been a long day. Oh. So I hope through this adventure, you guys are understanding why I do what I do. And why I live this way. It's freedom. Boy, that's good. I don't want to eat too much right now. That's really good. Oh, man. almost ready to sleep already. I'm tired. I got the sniffles. Happens quite often out in the cold when you're camping, is the sniffles. I have to get back down to the creek before the sun goes down so I can rinse out my plates or my bowls here. I'm going to take everything that I cooked with today, put it into a bag, and zip it up a tree just to keep it away from them. I don't want anything coming in my camp, especially a bear. My worst nightmare. A black bear. Any type of bear. Grizzly bear would be worse. Polar bear. Oh. I love those creatures. They're beautiful, but I like to admire them from a long, long distance. You know, it's times like this, though, I wish that my wife could be here with me. I love experiencing these kind of things with them. We're adventurous and fun-loving family. We're very tight-knit family. We spend a lot of time together. I wouldn't have it any other way. I probably got the coolest kids in the world. Not putting down anybody else's kids, but mine are pretty awesome. Save the rest of that for a little while. I need to get a better cookware set, I think. The lid don't want to stay down. Well, let's go get our fish and pull out water. How about that? And then take a look around. Just for a minute. Ouch. My head. Ooh, I've been sick too. Worked myself down a little bit today. I'm a wee bit sore. It's alright. Might be something though. There's a fish in there. So if we get a fish, what we'll do, since I just ate, I got dinner made, I don't want to waste anything. Freeze it into the snow. And have fish for breakfast. Can't ask for something better than that. Yeah, I definitely wore myself out. My body's just a little bit weak. A little bit. Oh, fishy, fishy. Come on. Yeah, fishy, fishy. Nope. Ain't happening, guys. It ain't happening. Let's just go down this way a little ways. I really like to get a fish. I like fishing. It's exciting. Let's try. Hey now. There you are. Okay, so put her back into there. A couple little native holes through here. And it's awful cold. It's hard to catch fish in the cold, especially on the damn natives. If we were to travel onto the other side of this mountain where the sun's setting, there'd be a lot of brown trout, rainbow trout, all that kind of stuff over to those. They've never stocked this here. It's a mountain runoff. So this is where the natives are. Yeah. The sun is finally set over the mountain there. And the temperature dropped. Temperature dropped fast. in for a night. Never hurts to grab a little bit more firewood in case you need it. But yeah, so today, a little summary. We got our shelter up, insulated with pine boughs. We got a windbreak out front. Our fire's inside. We ended up having to set up a space blanket up top to reflect the heat. Because like I said, the temperature's going down, the wind picked up. What else did we get done today? Oh, we found some chaga mushrooms, some turkey tail mushrooms. Yeah, made us some glasses. Done pretty good today. Especially for just a day to come out and do things. It's so quiet out here. Doesn't get better. And this right here. So, alrighty, I'm gonna organize some of my stuff and like I said, drink a little bit more coffee. And wait for bedtime, I suppose. Alrighty, so the sun has officially gone down. It's gonna be dark here soon. Got a nice fire going. It's nice and warm in my shelter. Sleep good tonight, I believe. Expecting to hear the coyotes howling tonight. It's also bobcat mating season right now, so they'll be making some noise tonight probably. Nothing out of the usual. As long as I don't hear any bear grunts, I'll be alright. But that ain't working now, is it? This always goes. Back in the old swing chair. Okay. Oh. Plan for tomorrow morning is breakfast, of course. Coffee. I brought coffee. Camp coffee. Coffee tastes better out of camp too. Everything tastes better out of camp. But yeah, I'm gonna take it easy in the morning. Depending on what the weather's like, is really depend on how long I stay, and then I'm running out of storage, I believe, on my phone, so that's another issue. But it's been a good day. I've really enjoyed myself. I haven't got out enough lately. You know, it's important to take time to yourself and be alone, because like I've always said, if you go out into the wilderness and you plan on staying out there, the only way you're going to make it is if, especially if you're staying alone, the only way that you are going to make it is if you like yourself. That is key. You have to enjoy your own company. You have to be your own friend. That's one thing you really got to learn in life, and it's important. That at the end of every day, in the beginning of every day, that you need to make yourself happy. Because if you're not happy, you're not going to be able to make the people around you happy. You're not going to be able to function at your top performance that you would want to be. So I feel like that's a lot of people's downfall when they come out, is your personal relationships when you don't have them up to par, your personal relationship with yourself, you know, if you go out and you get frustrated with yourself easily and, you know, you get down on yourself too much, it's gonna play with your head a lot. So what you want to do is go out with the attitude that you're happy with yourself, you know, you're friends with yourself and you can entertain yourself. Because like I'm talking to a camera right now, I could talk to myself. And I pretty much am talking to myself. I mean, nobody's here right now. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's kind of a good way to keep your mind straight. You know, like I said, when I got out of the military, they teach you in the military everything you need to know about being in the military. And the last thing that they try to teach you is how to get out of the military, but it's, you know, it's a generic class that they put you through. And it doesn't teach you what you really need to know, because when you come back out of the military, it's a whole different world. You know, the civilian world is a scary place because there's no real brotherhood, sisterhood that we had in there. The camaraderie isn't there. You know, good friends like you had in the military are very few and far between. And a lot of civilians don't understand veterans. They don't understand what we're talking about or how we feel or stuff like that. But, you know, you just got to make it work for yourself. And the only way you're going to feel better is if you want to be better. You got to find a way to feel better. And the wilderness for me is how I became to the point where I was feeling better about the struggles that were going on in my head. You know, I was spending my nights still in the desert, even though I was sleeping in my own bed at home. And still I have nights like that, but I'm able to cope, I'm able to control it. I'm able to understand why my mind feels the way it does. And I owe a lot of that to being out here, because this is the only place where I can get my mind clear and straight and right and figure out what's really going on upstairs. There's nothing more solidifying about being alone than finding yourself for who you truly are and what you're all about, you know. And I started chasing my dreams because I went out to the wilderness. I found my passion in life, and I haven't slowed down since. And look at me now, I'm making a tape to send into some big TV producers. But it's the story that matters, your life story. Because we all get 100 years if we're lucky, if you're lucky. And at the end, when you're about to go, you want to be able to say, hey, I got a story. I had a great story. Because I refuse to leave this world without a story, you know, and I want it to be a damn good one. And so far it has been. Traveled the world 3 times, been to countless countries, all over the United States. I vacation in Canada every year. And I fought in 2 wars. It's just been a revolving door of not wanting to let life get mundane. And now I have this opportunity, and I, you know, as much as I don't want to hold my breath about it, man, this would be the highlight. This would be the bee's knees, and this would really affirm to me that my passion for the wilderness is a right path. It's a right path, and I hope that I am able to portray myself to be inspiring to others that may be struggling, whether they be veterans or not, like anybody that's just living in a dark place. You know, there is other options besides prescriptions and doctor visits, therapy. There's other types of therapy, campfire therapy. Just staring at a campfire for some reason can get your brain to start thinking. And it always seems to put it in good sorts. You know, it's like figuring out the puzzle. The old puzzle of life. We all got to figure it out, right? Some people spend their whole life not knowing. Most of us don't know. I mean, none of us know what this place is, what we're doing here. But it's important just to try to figure it out and figure out what makes you happy while you're here. That might be an important thing for wherever we're going next, you know? So, yeah, with that, sun's going down. Well, it's down. It's going to be dark very soon. And I'm ready for some shut-eye. I am tired today. I got a lot done in one day because I wanted to really get it out there, what I can do a little bit. And I know I didn't get to showcase everything, but I have a full toolbox. This was just the tip of the spear. This ain't nothing. But to get an opportunity to go out into the wilderness for a long period of time, and then to show that I can be the last one. Yeah. I could do it. I know I could. I have no doubt in my mind. I've never been more comfortable in my life than when I'm out here. It's natural. Kind of excited to hear coyotes howling. I hear them over at my place, but there's only a couple. I know over here, there's a lot. I'm not worried about them bothering me. They're pretty skittish. And I've been confronted by coyotes before. And I got dogs bigger than them. So, they don't worry me too much. Neither do the bobcats. The males are in, it's mating season right now, so the males are a little bit testy, but I mean, like I said, I got dogs bigger than them too. But as long as the bears leave me alone, I'll be alright. Just the bears need to leave me alone. Hope you all hear that, bears. If you're out there listening, leave me alone tonight. I ain't got time for your crap. I don't have any snacks for you either. Now, I don't want to be a snack. But here's the thing, though, about black bears. If they're going to fight you, you got to fight back, because they're ready to fight you. Usually they're going to fight you till you're dead. Especially the males. Females, they're more protective than anything, but the males, if they come at you, it's because they're acting like the predator they are. It's not out of defense. It's an offensive move. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful campfire though. It's pretty nice. Yeah, as long as it stays decently warm in here, I'll be alright tonight, and we'll be able to wake up comfortable tomorrow. Happy. Got my belly full today. Didn't get to, get the wild game or anything that I wanted. Get fish or anything, but that's okay. Having a day or two out here doesn't allow you a lot of time to do those kind of things that you'd like to do, because you got to get a shelter built, and you need to take your time with that. It takes most of your day just in shelter and firewood the first day. So it is what it is. All right, y'all. in the wilderness. I got fires reflecting nicely off of that space blanket. It's getting nice and toasty in here. I can't wait to crawl in my sleeping bag. So I think that's what I'm going to do here in a little bit. And like I said, it's getting dark in here, so I'll give it probably 15 more minutes and I'll be crawling in the old sleeping bag and relaxing and just turning it down for the night. This is the best part of camping to me, is, you know, when it gets dark, you got the fire keeping you warm, you can feel the heat from it. It's a good time. It's a real good time. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys when I get into my sleeping bag. I'm going to get a few things around here and, oh, pretty sure I heard a coyote. First one of the night. They're very active on this property. So I'm not putting it past them to come around this area tonight, do some hooting and hollering. That's all they do all night is party, it seems like. It's like annoying neighbors, you know. But alrighty, well, we will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so it is nighttime and said it's been a good day. Got a lot accomplished. It's nice and warm in my shelter. Like, it's warm to the point where I'm sweating a little bit. But I'd rather be that than cold. Just gotta remember to keep an eye on my shelter, around my fire. Probably be up every hour throwing some wood on it. Got enough firewood though, it'll last me for a while. Yeah, doesn't get much better than this, folks. Just wish, I do wish that my family was here. I always wish that they're here to experience this with me, and whenever I could take them, I'd like to take them. Me and my wife, we like to hike a lot. And kids go to school and hit up the trails a little bit. It's always fun to get out there with her. She makes everything more entertaining in life. So, my boys, they're quite the adventurers when they get going. And my daughter, she's probably the most unique character I've ever met in my life. And she's full-on girl, but she still loves to go outside. She likes to do what Daddy does. So glad to have them. Great family. My flashlight right there, you guys can see me a little bit better. Oh, I'm comfy. Man, I am comfy. I always sleep better out here too. I don't know why. It's just nice. The fire going. My socks, my gloves, my hat drying. Had to change my socks. See, I got snow down my boots. My muck's waterproof, but how much you can do when you get snow down them. But yeah, it's about, I don't know, about 15 degrees out right now, 16, 17, somewhere around there. I put it between 15 and 20. The wind completely died down, so that's a good thing. There's like a slight breeze, but nothing big anymore, thank goodness. I was kind of worried about that. But Yeah. Here's to hoping that I get on the show. So I bought these sleeping bags. Well, my wife got them actually. She got a real good deal on them. She got enough for the whole family. And I went to our local outdoor store, and they didn't even have one that was rated for the temperatures that this one is. So I'm glad that she got these. And you know, I've used this plenty of times at this point. And to get one, it's rather expensive for the colder temperature ones. So it's nice when you can get them for almost free. She probably did give them for free. She does freebies and stuff online. So I'm always getting cool stuff. Half my survival gear and outdoor gear came from her doing her deals and stuff. So I can always say that I have like top-notch stuff, but I have pretty good stuff. She gives me good stuff. I love her. Oh, there are coyotes again. Hopefully they get loud enough I can get them on video to deal with my space blanket rattling all night. I've had to use them a couple times when it gets too cold. Like I said, I like to be comfortable out here. If I had more time, I would definitely be building better shelter. I usually do. During summer, I got a nice hammock for the summer. So it's warm enough. You don't really need a shelter. Yeah, the old fire's roaring. It's nice in here. It's sitting at a good 50 degrees in here. Just definitely sleep-worthy weather for me. All right, folks. I will see you all in the morning unless something happens tonight. Sweet dreams.